Alright, today we're going to learn how to add new layers and create a new image. You're going to create your name design today. So we're going to go up to, after you've logged into Pixlr, File, New Image. You're going to call it Name Design. And you could probably put your last name with that to make it easy to know who it's for. You can leave the preset if you'd like. Make sure you click Transparent. Alright, now we're going to add a couple different layers. Our first layer is going to be a background. So you can choose to do a background color. Okay, or you can choose to add in an image. You would have to find one though, so you would go to Pixabay for your image, because these are free and we don't have to cite them. So I'm going to choose, let's do grass. Alright, so I'm going to choose one that I think is a good background. These ones that say Shutterstock we can't use. Those are for sale. But this one right here I could click on. I can right click, save image as, and add it to my desktop. And I'm going to rename it grass so that I know what it is I'm adding. And now I'm going to go back to Pixlr and I am going to go to Layer, Open Image as Layer. Find the grass, click Open. And now I have two layers. I have a pink layer and I have a grass layer. My grass layer is on top of my pink layer. Now we need to add a border. So you have a couple options. You can draw your border with the brush tool if you'd like, or the pencil tool, or you can go back to Pixabay and add in a border and see what comes up. They have some nice ones. They also have some dogs and this kind of border. So I'm going to change my wording. I'm going to call it a frame. And I'm going to see if they have anything that might be useful to me. These aren't quite as useful. I think I'm going to go, well, this one might work, but I'd like something that's in the center, it's empty. So I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to draw one for myself. So I'm going to click on my brush tool and I can change the size of my brush to make it larger. I can say if I want it transparent, if I want it a hard tip, scattered, or diffused. I'm going to leave that for right now. I also can make my brush with these different styles. Let's use this one. And then I'm going to change the color. Let's do a nice blue. So now, see, it makes that star. And our flower, it's not really a star. Now, see how I'm clicking individually? That makes it so that I have individual little flowers. And you can see this is on my grass layer. And if I wanted, I could just hold the mouse button in and draw my border as well, if I wanted to make it a little more crooked and interesting. Okay, I'm always going to make sure I go back to the arrow so that I don't click on anything and make some more stuff. Now I need to add my name. I can click the A and I'm going to click on my canvas. And you see it made me a new layer. So I'm going to type my name And then I can change the size, the font, and it kind of shows me what I'm choosing. And I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to make the color, let's go red for this one. And I need something a little thicker because you can see the grass is kind of covering stuff up. Let's do this one. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my thing here. Go back to my text tool, open it back up. I'm going to change the size to make it much bigger. So I want it to fill as much as possible. And then I can click and I just want to move it over. Click and drag it over. And then I'll be done with it. Now if you want, you can add an image down here to kind of close off your space. When you're finished, you're going to click File, Save. It should be named, already named. We're going to turn it into a PNG. We're going to make sure we save it to my computer. Leave it the same name. And then we're going to upload it to Google Drive for ourselves. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go to Google Drive. And then we're going to go to New. Once it stops spinning, it will show us. File Upload. Name Design. Open. And that will bring our image up here. And that's how you go from creating to saving an image.